Now the big fight that stands out on the ring record of Harris is back in June of 2001 when he scored a third-round knockout over NABF welterweight champ Golden Johnson, who we all know. He could make a big name for himself tonight here in Houston, Texas. He could upset the champ. Round 2 of this 12-rounder. The champion in the red trunks, Belis Hurtado. And this is his first title defense, and immediately the champion goes down. Harris lunging. Hurtado's in deep trouble. Harris with a right and then following up with a left, and they're stopping the fight. They're stopping the fight incredibly. Hurtado is so dazed. We have a tremendous upset here in Houston, Texas. Look at Harris. Vivian Harris pulls off the improbable. A stunning upset with a second-round TKO.
Vivian Harris, how we doing?
I'm going good, man. Great, you know? Life is good.
So what's happening in the boxing career of Vivian Harris right now? What's happening? What's good?
Right now, everything is retired from boxing, but, you know, a good friend of mine telling me don't retire. They're going to get me back where I belong and stuff like that. It's just about picking the right fights and not getting no short notice fights and stuff like that. So right now I got something I'm working on right now. I'm working on something right now, so hopefully that'll come through with this person that I'm talking to, a good friend of mine. So I might be back in the ring very soon. You know what I mean? So
can you go into more detail about these plans that your friend has to revive your career?
No, you know what I mean? My friend, a woman, you know what I mean, and a husband, they got something planned for me. So they say that, you know what I mean, they could bring me back to the top, and it's about picking the right fights and not no short notice fights and giving me time to prepare and tapes to watch. Because the last couple of fights that I had was a short notice fights, and those things was frustrating me. That, you know what I mean, I was doing everything myself and getting into the fight, having problems with the promoters and stuff like that. You know what I mean, they want to do things their way. And going into the fight with those kind of things in your head, you don't want to perform. I'm not performing at my best because I have other things that I'm fighting with outside. You know what I mean? But it's no excuse. You know what I mean? I still lost the fight, and that's what it is. But that's what make I want to give up boxing. You know what I mean? Because the desire for it wasn't there anymore. You know what I mean? Fighting the business aspect for it and fighting the fight. You know what I mean?
All right. I have to keep it real. If I'm going to interview you, I have to ask you a question. All right? And
yeah,
you don't have to answer it. Considering you're a former world champion, your recent form of stoppage losses, how do you explain that? Because I find you've had a lot of stoppage losses. Is that due to taking fights at late notice? And do you feel that you're really operating at the same level you was when you was the WBA champion at light welterweight? How do you explain the?
No, I'm not performing at the same level when I was champion because, you know what I mean, I got other things to deal with outside the ring other than just fighting the fight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when I say like when I was champion, I had a whole management team, I had a promotional team that was fighting for me, and I'm doing what they have to do and make sure at the weigh-in everybody's on weight and stuff like that. And I get 2 months training, I get the tape to watch and all that stuff. So I go in the fight comfortable with a game plan and everything. Now it's not like that. You know what I mean? I go into a fight 3 weeks before a fight. I get to the weigh-in, like my last fight, I get to the weigh-in, the guy, I went up and weighed at 154, and he still couldn't even make 154. He came in at 156.
Who's that, Brian Rose?
Brian Rose. He tell us right there he's not losing the weight. And the promoter telling me, oh, well, he's not losing the weight. We just find somebody else to fight if you don't want to fight, and you're not going to get paid and all that stuff. So it's a big argument with me and the promoter there. You know what I mean? So, and then I sign a contract that if he don't make the weight, they got to pay me $1,000 per pound. You know what I mean? So it's big confusion. So they end up paying the money, and he end up fighting over 154. He coming at 156. So the night of the fight, he over middleweight. You know what I'm saying? So me coming up on 140. So, but if I had a promoter and a manager, they would be right there with me and making sure everything get done right. You know what I mean? And the fight probably wouldn't even happen. You know what I mean? And I would have got my check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Since I've got you here live, it's good to get you to answer this question. So there's been a few people and a few boxing sites who have been concerned about your run of recent form. Would you tell them there's nothing to be concerned about? You're going to iron that out?
There's nothing to be concerned about. The only thing to be concerned about is their self. You know what I mean? Their self and their family and their priority. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I have a family. You know what I mean? I have a wife. You know what I mean? And I have a big family, and my father, my mom, my brothers, and my wife, my kids. You know what I mean? I think they would tell me when they think it's time for me to give it up. You know what I'm saying? They tell me, you know what I mean? I got good doctor friends and stuff like that. I go get checked and everything all the time to make sure I'm healthy. I'm not a stupid kid, you know what I mean? But it's just the people, the fans. You got to remember, the boxing fans, we got the most ridiculous fans in the world when it comes to sports. And it's boxing fans. All they do is criticize people, and they're not the one going in the ring and fight.
No,
you know
they're not criticizing you. They're not criticizing you. Everybody recognizes your achievement as former WBA champion. Right.
But I look at it like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not just like that you just give up like that. You know, we grew up in a way. Well, at least the way I grew up is not to give up on anything. It's to keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But some people don't. Some people just quit. You know what I mean? Some people just like to quit, and that's how they don't get success. You know what I mean? You can't. Ain't no successful person could tell you that they quit. That's how come they become successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You've come in great on shape. I was looking at some of the fights you have, and I was thinking, it's not like you didn't come train. Like, you was in great shape.
I stay in the gym. After I'm done this interview right now, I'm about to go do a 4-mile run right now. I stay running. I stay exercising. Yeah. Even if I'm not fighting, I'm going to stay training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's something I've been doing since I was 12 years old. So it's just a part of my life. You know what I mean? Just working out and keeping my body in good shape. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, Vivian, so how you obviously Manuel Stewart used to train you. So how have you dealt with his passing?
Oh man, I cried when I heard that, man. I cried. Just talking about it want to make me cry, man. I love that guy, Manuel Stewart, man. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. You know what I mean? It's sad that, you know what I mean. It's just so sad that the thing that hurts is that I know the dude and I spend time with him. We hang out so much, and then you hear this person die. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like it really opened your eyes. Like, yo, something really called named death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And life is something that you don't really. It's something that you gotta cherish and respect everybody, and not go out there without talking to people that you know. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what it is. But you know, it is crazy. It really hurt me, man. It shocked me really big time. You know what I mean?
So, what would you say are the biggest highlights of your pro career?
I'd definitely say in Germany, you know what I mean, fighting in Germany. I'm coming to London and fight, you know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't win the fights in London, but, you know what I mean, coming out there, you know what I mean, traveling is my biggest thing. I love traveling, you know what I mean, and seeing different countries and different places is a really big thing to me. So I appreciate that, you know what I mean?
So, what does it take to be a world champion? What made you...
I'm not cutting it. It was hard work and dedication. You feel me? And smart people behind me, picking the right fights and putting me in the right direction. But you gotta have the right people. Like I tell young fighters and stuff like, you gotta have the right people behind you to get you to the right places. But what's the purpose of getting you there? Is it their purpose to getting you there to make money for themselves, or the purpose to getting you there to make money for everybody? You feel me?
Yeah.
And the people that I was working with, there was good people and good business people in the boxing industry, but they was working to get me there to get money for themselves. Because once I get there, it wasn't trying to get me to fights with what I need to get. You know what I mean? It was sending me to this country, sending me to that country, and making the money for themselves. Even though I make some of the money, but it was more from when you become a champion of the world, it's for everybody to know who you are. You know what I mean? And it's to get the big fights and get fight, not to send the fighter out the country to defend his title 2 or 3 times. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you was defending your title in Germany a couple of times, and
yeah, that's what I'm coming from. You know what I mean? I defend my title 2 times in Germany. You know what I mean? When I could be defending my title right here in America on American TV. You know what I mean? That's where all my fans at, is in America. But they were just hoping that I go to Germany, lost my title, and they get co-promoted with the people them in Germany. It's a business. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
and
terrible.
I understand the business, and by me understanding the business, you know what I mean, everybody mad at me because I know, since I understand the business, I know how I got to deal with people. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's either I take a fight or I don't take a fight. Like, everybody keep questioning the point. when I had the Ricky Hatton fight, why I didn't take the Ricky Hatton fight. A lot of people didn't know. When I signed my professional contract with Shelly Finker, a main event, I was 19 years old when I signed the professional contract. Just came from Guyana. You know what I mean? I just came from Guyana 5 years, right? So I was 19 years when I signed the contract, just won the New York Golden Glove. In the contract, after I keep learning the contract and reading the contract, I get to understand my contract, and I understand boxing, that the contract says that if I become champion, I have to give them 3 more years. You feel me? So now what they did now, and if I fight on any other promotional card, I got to give them 30%. You feel me? So when I become champion now, they wasn't promoting me. They was more putting me to fight on people's cards so I could get them 30% out of my money. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I go to Germany twice, I have to get them 30%, 35% out of my money. So when they called me for the fight for Ricky Hatton, they offered me $750,000 for the fight in Ricky Hatton. The only reason why, because they was going to get 35% out of that money, but they couldn't. I didn't take the fight because I figured that, oh, you sent me to Germany twice, you're not treating me right. Why should I take a fight in London and give you 35%? No, I'm not going to take it. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So,
but a lot of people don't, because people don't understand the way how people, like, the fighters don't understand that they throw a lump sum of money in front of you, but you got to read your contract and you got to understand your contract. You're not coming out with all that money.
Yeah.
You see, that's just an upfront money. That's why when fighters go broke today and all that stuff, people say, oh, they fight for this amount of money. Yeah, they fight for the money, but they didn't come on with that money. You feel me? But I make it clear that, I'd rather be broke than anybody get rich over me. You feel me?
yeah.
You have to have some principles, because
Straight up.
the way that story is quoted is that you just turned down the fight and obviously
man.
Right.
Nah, I ain't turning on the fight, you know what I mean? But, you say I come from Guyana, you feel me? So they figure, okay, this just a next little youth come from Guyana, a small town that don't really got no side of money over there. So if I give him a little something, he's going to take it. But I came here since I was 13 years old, and I've been around a lot of people. So I understand the business, you feel me? Yeah. And I understand I'm living in America, and I got to get American money, you feel me? Yeah. And that's what they didn't like. You know what I mean? After me start getting smart and getting shine of the business, and I understand the business, and I've been on the business back home in my country because my father is a promoter back home. My big brother fought for the world championship, so I've been in boxing since I was a kid. You feel me? But when I come to America now, I have to deal with American promoters and understand how they do things. And once I understand how they do things, it's me and them going head to head. You feel me?
Yeah.
You think you could have beaten Ricky Hatton, though?
What was that?
Would you have beaten Ricky Hatton?
Yeah, definitely. At that point in time of my career, I definitely was confident of winning that fight. You know what I mean? The way he was fighting, the way I was boxing, it was definitely a perfect fight. Because it was the same way how Floyd beat him, ended up knocking him out to a perfect counter hook. And that was exactly our game plan, to pull him on punches. You know what I mean? And if you look back at the way I used to fight them, it was a lot of counter punching I used to do for fighters that coming forward constantly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Vivian, so tell me about the Carlos Mouser fight. So you get your big fight in America, and you was going to defend your belt, and they were talking about you and Floyd. So can you kind of go through that fight with the Mouser fight and where you think went wrong, or what happened on,
Yeah, thank you for asking that question, because me now, as a young youth coming up from New York and Guyana and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I want to be on the big stage, you know what I mean? As a young kid, arrogant, you know what I mean? I ain't going to say I wasn't. Yeah, I was arrogant as a young kid, you know what I mean? Champion of the world. Floyd, he wanted to fight him. He turned me down many times. That's when I had to go back to Germany and defend my title the second time, because Floyd, Miguel Cotto, those guys, it was my mandatory. They turned me down, so I was pissed, because I figured my promoter wasn't really working as hard for me to get these fights, because they couldn't make these fights happen. You know what I mean? Like, they was making any other fight happen. You know what I'm saying? Other than they was just sending me to Germany to fight. So I was pissed. You know what I mean? But like I said, that the arrogant I was, that at the press conference, I was, you know what I mean? I was decent with Floyd. When Floyd was dealing with Arturo Gatti, I was more like defending the same people that didn't care about me. Arturo Gatti main event. Because they had Arturo Gatti and they had me, and Floyd was really dissing Arturo Gatti in this main event. And that's when I took the mic and I started dissing Floyd and try to and end up running them off the stage. You see me? But I should have stayed focused on what I had to do. I ended up getting into them and their bull crap, you know what I mean, which they didn't care about me. And me so arrogant, I ended up forgetting about my situation and end up going into the fight. It was so messed up, my brother, that at the night of the fight, I bought $10,000 ringside tickets, and the same bastard promoters them. They give the $10,000 ringside tickets I bought. It was stand tickets, so my families were sitting in the stand. So when I hear my wife and my sister and my brothers and everybody sitting in the stand, I started wilding out on everybody. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, boom, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna knock this nigga out. And when I knock this nigga out, I'm gonna disrespect everybody on HBO. That's what I said. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I go there with an arrogant. If you see the fight from the first round, I go there arrogant and end up losing the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it was messing with my mind. You dig me? Yeah. And I was really, as a young youth, you know what I mean, coming up, you know what I mean, I was 23, 24. I was mad, hot temper, and I was, you know what I mean, I was like a fucking stove. As soon as you light it, it's flare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I tell you what, though.
So and that was kind of my downfall right there. Because if I would have played, you know what I mean, played more respectable, more nice, but I couldn't play more respectable because I was dealing with wolves. You see me?
Yeah.
So I had to be the tiger. You dig me?
I really couldn't believe that you lost that fight, to be honest. I have to admit, I was like, what?
Yeah, I couldn't believe I lost the fight. You know what I'm saying? So it was, but it's nobody to blame but myself for losing the fight because I let other things take over my emotion. You dig me?
No, but
something that I learned from. You feel me?
Yeah, but you see the thing is, like you thing is, you're a man, and like when things build up, then it's gonna play in your mind. If that's the way you're being disrespected.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
You should be easy on yourself, though. I think you should be a bit.
Yeah, at the night of the fight, everything just get me. That's like, yo, I really just pay these niggas $10,000. These motherfuckers really give these niggas give my family stand tickets when they're supposed to be ringside. So I was pissed. I was cursing everybody out. You feel me? I was mad. You know what I'm saying? So I go in the fight now with intensity, with that ignorance. From the first one, I was going turn with bombs. In the 5th, 6th round, I had no legs. Everything was done. I was out of gas.
Yeah, because you try to knock him out early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but that, you know what I mean, it's a lesson learned. You feel me? It's just for me now to talk to other kids and let them know that, you know what I mean, the arrogance is not really the best way to go sometimes, man. You feel me? It's just about doing things the right way, you know what I'm saying? And try to get the best out from it and then laugh at the person that you're supposed to laugh at. You dig me?
Yeah.
That's what they want you to do. They want you to get arrogant so you can end up fucking your life up. You dig me?
Yeah.
You got any more advice for any young fighters coming up?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I talk to a lot of young fighters. They call me. They hit me up on Facebook and stuff like that for advice, you know, because they know I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? In the boxing business. They know I've been through it. They know I came from the bottom. And I've been through it, you know what I'm saying? So I give them the best I could give them, you know what I'm saying? And I just make sure you have the right people in your corner. You dig me? And that love you and care about you and care about your family. You dig me? Because these motherfuckers just care about themselves and their family. They don't care about nobody else. You dig me?
Yeah, definitely. Bearing in mind what you went through, so what was your mindset going into the junior welter fight? Because you know what, honestly, like, I looked at Styles. I thought you were going to win that fight,
you know, man. Yeah, and that was a winnable fight. You see, the thing is now boom, now I've become #1 back in the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, for the junior winter belt. You know what I mean? But you see me, even if somebody wants to be able to have excuse, they can't say I have excuse because it takes common sense. And when I break it down and you really think about what I'm talking about, you're going to be like, yeah, Viv is right because I know I'm right. You dig me? And you will know I'm right because I'm about to break it down to you right now. You dig me? Yeah. Listen to this now. You know what I mean? First I start about this is a next excuse, okay? Because, you know what I mean, I like to be fair. You know what I mean? Let's talk about this, the next excuse. Because I know when I'm coming from now, you're going to be like, yeah, babe, you're right. Listen to this now. Boom, now. When I win the championship, right, my first title defense was against Solomon Mbaye, the undefeated kid from France, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, on BoxRec. Yeah, go on.
Thank you. And I beat him, right? Yeah. And I beat him. Okay, you on BoxRec. When I become #1 now to fight junior witter, look on BoxRec and see who was WBA champion. Solomon Mbaye was WBA champion at that time.
That's right, he was. And he
correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Listen to this now. So what I'm saying now, I was with Gary Shaw. No, this is somebody that I beat before. Why you line me up in line to get a WBC title when I could have get the WBA title? You feel me?
Yeah.
I could have fight somebody back that I already beat and get that WBA belt was mine, that I lost. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you didn't do that. Hold up. You didn't do that. What you did is take me across the river to London to fight Junior with it. So here I would start now. You call me now, Gary. So call me and say, Viv, now I become number one for the Junior Winter fight. I ain't thinking none. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to beat this dude. Okay, Viv, you know, they said nobody really don't know who Junior Winter is. And like, I didn't really know who the cat is neither. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. But this is what they're going to do. If they go to, listen to this carefully, my brothers. Right. If it go to Purse bid by nobody know who he is, and there's no TV and the fight and all that crap, you want to end up fighting for like $50,000. Okay, now boom. Let me break it down to you. Just remember, when I become number one, I just make $100,000 fighting Juan Lascano on HBO. So now I'm saying, boom, I'm fighting for the WBC championship. I'm gonna get $50,000 away. So this is what he told me now. What they want to do? They want to give you I think it was $125,000, $150,000 to come to London. I'm fighting in London. So I said, then going to Purse bid. So I said, that makes sense. I'm fighting for go to Purse bid. And then we end up losing the Purse bid or winning the Purse bid. I still end up making $50,000 because remember, he was the champion. And the champion gets 75% and the challenger gets 25%. You feel me?
Yeah.
Remember the beginning of my conversation, I told you guys I calculate my shit. You feel me? So I end up saying, no, I can't do that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one. Okay, they want me to come there. I'm going to take $150,000. Don't let it go to Purse bid. I'm going to sign the contract. I'm going to come to London. I signed the contract, come to London. I signed for be in London 10 days before the fight. Now, they called me. Gary Shaw said, oh, Viv, they want you to be there 4 days or a week before the fight. I'm like, no, it's a big argument on me, Gary Shaw. Like, yo, I'm about to go there and fight for a championship. Why would you want me to be there 3-4 days before a fight? I'm supposed to be there at least 2 weeks before the fight. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
Big argument with me and him. I hang up the phone for him. Because the thing about it, he give me $125,000, $150,000 for the fight. But he ended up making more, he make more money just to get me to London to fight Junior Winter in his hometown.
Oh, yeah.
Because we could have made the fight right here. I'd have bring more people here than Junior Winter bringing Doncaster. It wasn't a freaking school. There wasn't nobody there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, it was empty. It was small, man. Yeah, it was a small venue.
It was nobody really there. You dig me? So, so what was the purpose of me going there? You dig me? The purpose of me going there is because Junior Winter, if it go to the decision, Junior Winter going to win the fight. They're going to give it to him. You know what I mean? I'm in his hometown. He's champion. He's going to get a fight, but whatever. So now I'm arguing with Gary Shaw, whatever. Oh, you sold me out. Okay, I go to London. Went into the fight. I lost the fight. Junior Winter beat me. He had a better game plan. He beat me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now when he beat me, guess what happened now? Junior Winter ended up co-promoting with Gary Shaw. You hear me?
Oh.
Just like I just said before. Exactly. Thank you.
Oh.
What Gary Shaw did is that, yo, he signed a contract with Junior Winter. People them that, listen, I'm going to get Vivian there, but if Junior Winter beat Vivian, y'all got to give me a piece of Junior Winter. You hear me?
Yeah.
No, it ain't done yet. So now when I get there, I lost the fight. Junior Winter next fight now was against Timothy Bradley. Nobody know who Timothy Bradley is. Right?
Yeah.
Timothy Bradley signed with Gary Shaw too. But Timothy Bradley fight and Junior Winter fight end up on Showtime. How come my fight wasn't on Showtime? Because you didn't care about me winning the fight.
Yeah.
All right.
You feel me? You just wanted me to go to London so you can make money in London, and that's what he did. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's some serious shit right there, man.
Yeah. You feel me? So he just wanted me to go there. So when he talked that crap, I was like, listen to this, man. Me and you could sit down with the interview people and we could break down everything that was going on. He didn't want to do it because he know what I'm saying is real. You know what I mean? It's nothing stupid. It's real. You know what I mean? Because if you care about your fighter, look, yo, if I'm your fighter and you take me to go fight a championship and you want me to beat this dude, won't you want me to be well prepared and well focused on this fight and have me there 2 weeks before the fight? Yo, the fucking hotel was a fucking garbage. There was nowhere to eat. You hear me?
Yeah.
In Doncaster, the country Doncaster was nowhere to eat. It's no fucking restaurant, nothing. The hotel don't even serve food, my dude. You hear me? I'm telling.
Oh, you
Doncaster.
go.
Yeah.
It's real talk, man. It's not no. It's serious. You feel me?
Man.
But and this is and I agreed to him to like, yo, you want to talk? Let's meet up and talk face to face. He didn't want to do that because he know what I'm saying is true. He's a fucking crook. Because all you want to, if I have a fighter and I'm taking this fighter to fight somebody, he's gonna have his hotel room, he's gonna have his food, everything, place to run and everything. I was running on the road between traffic and all that shit. You know what gym I was training at? I was training probably at the gym that Junior Witter was training at.
Wow. Okay.
Who does that?
Nah, man, that's real cheap, man. It's like he didn't look after
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
He didn't look after
So
you.
exactly. So what I'm saying, you won't did nothing to protect me. You just put me there to make your money, and that's it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I went out there. I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? I lost the fight. Junior Witter came with he fought a great fight. I fought a good fight to myself, but it was just a bad fight. When you put the two together, I was very aggressive. Junior Witter was a boxer.
Yeah.
He caught me. That was it. You dig me?
It was actually a good fight. It was actually a good fight to look at.
Yes, he did fought a good fight. He fought a very smart fight. You dig me?
Yeah.
But so, you know what I mean? I would never take nothing away from Junior Witter for that.
Where would you rank Junior Witter amongst the best opponents you faced? Where would you rank him?
To be honest with you, I definitely rank him. I gotta rank him at the top, man. You know what I mean? Because you see, his style is very awkward. That's why I gotta rank him at the top. You know what I'm saying? His style is very awkward. So if you're not focused, you're not gonna beat him. You dig me?
Yeah, for real.
So if you're not focused and I have a game plan and literally taking your time, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really, basically you gotta be like from wrong by wrong. You gotta fight Junior with it wrong by wrong. Mm-hmm. You can't just go out there and just fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say, okay, this wrong, this is what I'm gonna do. This next wrong, this is how I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? This wrong, this is how I'm gonna do it, because he's very awkward and he throws punches from all different angles. And he's very good. He reminds me of Prince Nassim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is his style. That is his style still. So
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So what happened with the Matisse? Seen the Matisse, Victor Ortiz and Marcus fights?
Well, we all know Lucas Matisse. That was a robbery in Mexico. You know what I mean? That was a fight I was winning. It's on YouTube right now if you look at it. Mm-hmm. His eyes was closed and everything, and the Mexican referee stopped the fight for no reason. It was the worst stoppage ever in boxing.
All right.
Oh, you was beating him up, and then
yeah, I was beating him. Yes, his eyes was closed. One eye was shut closed, and by his eye was shut closed. The next round they came and just stopped the fight. We was in the ring fighting in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
And the referee just come between the middle of the ring. Nobody wasn't throwing no punch and stopped the fight. It was the worst stoppage in boxing. It was all over.
And then it went into points, or you say you got?
No, they give it to him as a knockout.
Oh, that's some crazy shit, man.
Look on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and it was the worst stoppage. It was on Talking on Boxing TV all the time. The worst stoppage ever. It was all over in the news. You know what I mean? But that's just my stuff. You know what I mean? Then now I couldn't make 140 anymore, even going into that Matisse fight. So when his eyes was closed, I didn't have the energy to stop him. You know what I mean? So I was basically just moving around the ring, popping my jab. You know what I mean? Boxing and stuff like that. Basically running. You know what I mean? Moving around the ring, stuff like that, because there wasn't really no energy to deliver the punches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I came back and I told Golden Boy that I want to go up to 147. These niggas didn't call me for no fight at 147. No fight comes at 147. I was like, okay, boom. Now they call me to fight Victor Ortiz, a fight that I wanted. The fight had to be at 142. I said, okay, yeah, that was my fault. I took the fight at 142, even though I know I couldn't make the weight. So there's nobody for blame for that. I lost the fight. He beat me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I was in the gym, I was training in the gym, and let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? You ask any like basically you guys probably know. Let me tell you. You see when you breathe in, when you're looking for air, what you do when you're looking for air? You open your mouth, right?
Yeah.
You open your mouth. You're trying to get air from all of them. By me couldn't make the weight, I started fighting with my mouth open, even in the gym. And when I was in the gym sparring, I get a fractured jaw.
All right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I could have canceled the fight, but I didn't. I'm going to the fight still with Victor Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? And in the first round, when he hit me on my jaw broke in the first round.
Wow.
You dig me? So It's basically the pain. You know what I mean? Every time I get hit on it. If you look, go on YouTube right now, you see the last knockdown. It's basically I just throw myself down because when I got hit on my jaw again, it's the pain make I go down. You feel me? And because my jaw, after my jaw is fractured, it ended up now breaking. Because remember now, when your jaw fractured, the doctor told me it don't ever heal. It has to be broke for it to get healed back.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? So when it fractured out, I thought it was healed. It was never healed. It was good, but it was never healed. It wasn't hurting me. But every time I get hit on it, it would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what happened. But, you know what I mean? He fought a smart fight. He fought a fight like Jane Witter, move around the ring, box, and he caught me a good shot, and he knocked me out.
Okay, yeah. All right, so what happened with the Vargas fight then?
Well, the Vargas fight, that was a bogus fight because, you know what I mean, they called me 2 weeks before the fight. You know what I mean? I didn't fight in a whole... That was... If you look on it, it was like 9-10 months. Look on BoxRec.
Yeah, I'm on the BoxRec right now.
That's the fight... exactly. That was the fight right after Victor Ortiz. It was 9 months. Thank you. So I wasn't doing nothing. I was just chilling with the family, wherever. You know what I mean? In the gym. You know what I mean? I'm in the gym, fat. You know what I mean? You know me doing what I do. And they called me for the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I took the fight. And the reason why I took the fight, because when I fought Victor Ortiz, they had a summons against me for $100,000 that I didn't even know about, and they took my money. So I didn't even get paid for the Victor Ortiz fight.
Damn.
Wow.
You feel me?
Damn.
The people that came in at the fight, they know they was there, but they still let the fight continue. You know what I mean? God bless them. They still let the fight continue when I done fight. Niggas was like, you're not getting your check. You're taking court. They take your check. I was like, whatever. They took my check. You know what I mean? So now when they called me for the Vargas fight, you know what I mean, the 2 weeks notice, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go get this money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wasn't in shape. I asked them to make 147. They didn't want us to fight at 147. Listen to this now. They didn't want us to fight at 147. They wanted the fight to be at 143. I was like, no, I'm not fighting. I can't make it. It's 2 weeks notice, 3 weeks notice, no. So they said 144, 145. I said, all right, cool. I'm going to try to make that. The day before the win, I couldn't even make it. No, the day on the win, I couldn't make it. I had to lose the weight or whatever, struggle, whatever. I make the one thing. And I go in the fight, and I didn't feel it in the first one, so I said, fuck them. You know what I mean? Take my check, and I go my way.
Yeah.
You dig me? Because he can't punch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to let nobody punch and knock me out in the ring, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm watching you box against Juan Lozcano. And you're boxing him pretty easily with a jab, man. Like, it's a really nice display.
Let me tell you something, my brother.
Hold on, before you go, Vivian, yeah? He gave Ricky Hatton a really tough fight, a very tough fight, but you're handling him fairly easy. What do you think of Ricky Hatton's prospects on a comeback?
I think any good boxer gonna beat Ricky Hatton. But you know what? I don't like to, you know what I mean, unless it's me fighting the person. When it's two person about a fight, I can't really predict. You know why? Because I don't know how that person going to prepare for their fight. You know what I mean? What's their mental state of mind? You dig me?
Say if Shevchenko couldn't make it, would you like to step in? Be a replacement? Would you fancy the job fighting Ricky Hatton right now?
But you know what I mean? It would if it's enough time.
Not short notice. I mean proper time to prepare. Proper time. Not short notice, but giving you the proper time to prepare.
A proper time to prepare, yes. I would love it. Yeah, definitely.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I would definitely love it, yes.
So you're going, sorry.
No, you're boxing beautifully. I'm just watching it while I'm talking. You're boxing very nicely.
So what happened? David Barnes. So what happened with the David Barnes fight? That's like, what's that, a draw?
Man, you all know I win the fight, the David Barnes fight. I was winning that fight. You see, all these things y'all don't know. You know what I mean? And maybe y'all do know, so I'm not going to say y'all don't know. Y'all probably do know because I might maybe going through a different kind of obstacle or problem in my life than y'all going through different kind of obstacle and problems in your life. And you know when you keep going through the same problem all the time, you just get fucking frustrated and be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with the David Barnes fight, I was on the road, man, to that win right then. That's what I needed. I needed that win to build my confidence back and know that I could go in there and win a fight. And I went in there fighting perfect, right, staying away, keeping my jab in his face, sticking the right hand in his face and everything. We get ahead, and I was winning that fight. If you look at that fight, I was winning.
Yeah.
That when they go to the ref's supposed to give me that fight. When he get a headbutt, he could have continued. He quit. he said he don't want to continue. He's the one that didn't want to continue. Even his corner and his promoters was telling him, give one more run, give one more run. He was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't continue the fight.
So are
he
you going to
continue with that cut?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I fighter done lost 2 fights back to back, 3 fights back to back. I'm there to fight David Bourne. You think they want him to lose to me? No, they don't want him to lose to me. I'm a former world champion. They want to take my name.
That's
but
right.
it so happened that they couldn't rob me there because he was doing shit. I was landing most of the punches, and what are they gonna do? Not just give it a draw? You know what I mean? Plus, his promoter is a new promoter. He's doing good business out there, and he want to keep his name. And just in case he could come to bring more fighters from America, there's all these, you know what I mean? People want to be like, oh, look what they did to Vivian Harris. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right. So when you fight next, are you going to change anything in your training camp to try and offset the losses you've been having recently? Do you feel anything has to change in the training camp? Like, I don't know.
You know what? Like I was just talking to my son. I got a 15-year-old son, and he was saying, Daddy, you know what I mean? He was watching back some of my fights, and he was telling me, he said, Dad, you don't really, it seems like you're changing your style from the way you used to fight. You never used to care, Daddy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he said, more now, you're fighting like more laid back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe because the training them that I have, they want me to fight in a different. He told me straight. He said, Daddy, they're changing your style.
Yeah.
Your kind of style of fighting is like you never care. You just used to go fight. You know what I mean? And you never wait. You know what I mean? It's like you waiting for them, and you letting them. You know what I mean? Like you're being cautious. You know what I mean? You never was like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what my son just told me that today.
You have to bring back vicious Vivian Harris.
Exactly. So basically, it's like, you know what I mean? I gotta get back that. That don't give a fuck. Excuse my language.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, it's
That's
so
right.
good.
And do what I do. You feel me?
Yeah. Vivian. So what? I'd say that was that to do with Manuel Stewart. Did your dad used to train you? I think your dad used to train you and like.
Nah, my dad just used to be around me and stuff like that and give me some tips and things, but he never really was like my full main trainer. He was just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So Matt,
but I definitely think going forward, if I definitely gonna bring my father in as a full trainer.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean, and like I said, you know what I mean, like one of my boys and tell me like, I'm up in age and stuff like that. I need to, you know what I mean, not just force the issues too much. Just, you know what I mean, take my time and win rounds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If the knockouts come. Don't let people keep pushing me that, oh, baby, you got power. And keep looking for the knockout. You feel me?
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? You see the style you used to fight with Manny Stewart, because you had like the crump gym where you used your jab as a stick, and you used to be like, you used to use your jab, your right over the top and go to the body, and fighting and clinching. You know, that's the stuff I remember how you used to fight. So like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So now all of a sudden you've gone away from that and then trying to. It's because of frustration you've been feeling. So if you go back to using your jab again and keeping people at the end of your jab and setting things up there, you know what I mean? You know, and
yeah. Well, that's what I'm working on right now. You know what I mean? Getting back into the old Vivian Harris and doing what I do. You know what I mean? Because I definitely don't need no more losses in my career. I never thought I would have 9 losses in my freaking boxing career. The way I was coming up, you know what I mean?
You have to put that behind you, though.
Ask me if I was coming up and you asked me if you ever gonna lose, I'd be like, hell no, I ain't gonna lose. You feel me?
Yes.
So
yeah.
But you know, in life, man, you know what I mean? It's just life, and especially in boxing. You know what I mean? There's just so much things you got to go through fucking with these people, man. The promoters, the freaking managers.
Viv, let me
and the next thing, too, I'm not fucking American. I'm fucking Guyanese. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a citizen American now, but I'm from a different country, and I'm going to keep it 100. They treat us different than they treat the fucking American fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Straight up. I really don't care who like it from who don't like it. It is what it is. You dig me?
Yeah, well, you got to speak from your experience.
They try to treat us like we fucking slaves, and I'm trying to let them know that I ain't no more fucking slave. So basically, I'm fighting these faggots and gotta fight my fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Viv. Yeah, I saw. See, like I'm just thinking, the promoter used to promote Roy Jones Jr., the Mohammeds. You know, the Muslim, the 2 black Muslim brothers, or Don Kings.
Yeah. There's some good people. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, I got some, you know what I mean, I got some good people that, you know what I mean, that I'm being friends with for like 2-3 years now that I'm talking to. So hopefully, you know what I mean? Because like I said, man, if I'm doing something with somebody, I don't like to jump on the next bridge. You feel me?
No, that's
so
cool.
I like to see what's going on here first. You know what I mean? I think that's my downfall. I don't know if it's my downfall. Like, you know what I mean? I let people, I give someone a try to see what they could do. And if they don't do what they're supposed to do, I tell them, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know what I mean? Maybe that's my downfall. Some people don't wait to get hurt. Some people just fucking go their way. You feel me?
Yeah. But it's a lot of things you're fighting though, Viv, man. Because you know the thing is, I'll be honest with you, yeah? Like, you as a fighter and like, and you know, fighters these days, they're their own business, man. Like you said, you got people looking after you. It's a lot of fights you're fighting. Like, you're not only fighting the fighter in the ring, you're fighting the promoter outside, you're fighting all these things. So if you can come into the ring clear-minded, where you haven't got these troubles behind you, you'd be quite successful. But, you know, there's a lot of things you're dealing with to come back. It's a lot of things you're dealing with.
Well, look, can I just cut in there? Yeah, to be honest with you, right? No fighter is going to ever be able to go there without a few niggles or problems with either your management, injuries, and things like that. You know that, Vivian. It's a tough game, right? So I think from now, I think you've got to put the losses behind you. And I think your son has a great point. You just got to fight fearlessly. Not recklessly, but without no fear.
Right. But fearlessly, but smart.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Educated boxing.
Yeah, exactly. But fearless, educated. You know what I'm saying? I totally understand. You feel me?
Definitely.
Wow,
so.
man. And there's a lot of guys you could fight, man. You could, know what I mean? You could.
Yeah, it's a lot of fights out there.
So you can find that one.
The main thing is about getting the mind back, right? And getting some wins, and I think getting some wins is gonna put the mind right back into where it's supposed to.
Yeah, you at 147 then? Yeah, you gonna stay at 147?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I'm gonna stay at 147.
So there's a lot of guys out there to fight, man. There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys out there.
Yeah, I think you can do something, man. I wish you will. I think you'll do well, man. Just one step at a time, and I reckon.
Yes, and that's what I'm definitely doing right now.
What do you think? What do you think about all these fighters getting caught with drugs? You're the first boxer I'm asking this. What do you think about this drug problem?
Yeah, because they know. You know what I mean? You see me. If I got to eat one meal a day to make my weight, I eat one meal a day to make my weight. You know what I mean? And if I go out and I lose, I lose. You feel me? I'm gonna still walk with my head up high. You feel me? Because I'm doing whatever I do for me and my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for nobody else. So each fighter, they want to win so bad, they do whatever it takes to win that. So, you know what I mean? I think it's the most disgraceful thing, and I think I won't be surprised if I fight a lot of fights that I lost, that guys wasn't coming on drugs and stuff like that. It's just that my fight is the fight that I get into that nobody never get tested.
Have you ever been offered?
I what was that?
Has anybody ever offered you to take any?
No, nobody never offered me to take no test. All you do is take urine test. And in London is the worst. London, you don't even take urine tests out there.
No, what I actually asked you is, anyone ever offered you any drugs, any kind of enhancing substances?
Oh no. Nobody never offered me that. No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Yo, Vivian. Yo, have you? I know you want to fight in the States and you don't, and you know, like you want to build up in the States, yeah. But you ever thought about fighting in your hometown and like a couple of fights in your hometown? You know, make you relaxed. You know, in your home country. I'm talking about. You know,
I love to fight in my own country.
Yeah,
I love to fight in my own country. You know what I mean? I had talks about that. You know what I mean? A couple of times going back home and fight, but you know, you gotta remember now, my country money is kind of, you know, it's not really kind of the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? So it's like, basically, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, right? Like, 5,000 US right here. $5,000 US, $1 million back home in my country.
Yeah. Guyana's a poor country. I don't think you've got much of a professional boxing infrastructure out there, because Dennis Andrews used to come.
So you know I'm not going back home and fight for 2,500. You feel me?
Yeah, but Vivian, I understand that, but Vivian, you see this year that the thing is, if you're talking about your self-esteem and your confidence, that fighting in your hometown with your own people giving you a bit of love, like maybe it's not all about money at that point. It's all about, you know what I mean, getting respect. Right. So you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm just saying,
I make that offer already to them. You know what I mean. So now it's up to them to do it if they want to do it. You feel me?
Okay, fair.
I done talk to, you know what I mean, people that, you know what I mean, I come home there and fight for nothing. You know what I mean? Just to get what I got to get done. But you see now, you business minded, your partner over there business minded, I'm business minded, but the next person I might go call and talk about it is not business minded. You feel me? Because I don't pitch things to them like this here, boom. Let's get 3-4 wins in Guyana and let's just get it, and then we could go into bigger fights. You feel me? They ain't look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking at it that way. They're looking to make money right away. I'm not looking to make money right away. You know what I mean? Some people just want to get rich right away. Some people don't want to just invest little by little. They just want to get rich right away, and they don't work so all the time. You feel me?
All right.
So, you know, that's they're different, you know what I mean? But I got people, I talking to dudes back home in GT that I have to be like, you know what, forget it, you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to tell you this, let's do this, and let's get these wins, and then you could be a part of my team, and whatever big fights I'm making in America now, you get a potential from it. That's business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're not looking at it that way. So if they're not looking at it that way, I got to look different avenues, you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a lot of caps on your head, man. Yeah, Vivian, let me ask you a question quick, yeah? So, like, I'm just saying, like, you as you are now, who would you love to have a fight with, like a dream match? I mean, it could be anyone in the past or anyone now, like your ultimate dream match, who you would love to fight, past or present.
Junior Witter.
That's your dream match against Junior Witter?
Yeah.
You like to have a rematch?
I love to fight anybody.
A rematch, okay.
I love to have a rematch with Junior Witter, yeah.
All right.
I love to have a rematch.
That's probably possible right
It's
now.
actually possible.
Yeah, that's
what was
actually...
that?
It's not too far-fetched.
No, because I think they need the fight right now. I think you could make that fight, man. You could have that fight right, like your next fight if you really wanted to, because he just lost his British belt.
Frankie Gavin.
Frankie Gavin just lost his belt, and you know there's a possibility you could have that fight right now if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but I've been trying to get that rematch for him, but he never wanted to give it to me.
He'll take it now, though.
About,
I think he'll take it now,
talking
though.
about, how many fights you lost, how many fights you win. It's not about win and loss. It's about just fighting, man.
He's scared of you, man. He's scared.
Make fight, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, but I think it'll be a different story this time around.
Yeah, I think
I'm going against him with it, you know what I'm saying? But,
yeah.
But like I said, he's a good, awkward fighter, but I like challenges, you know what I mean? And that's when I went up to 154 the other day and fight, you know what I'm saying? I just like to challenge myself, you know what I mean? I don't like to be like, no, I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
So how did you become a boxer?
What was that?
How did you become a boxer, and why did you become a boxer?
My brother's a big boxer in my country in Guyana. I was a kid. My father promoted boxing, so everybody knew who he was in my country. And my brother fought for the world championship. He fought Reggie Johnson in 1992. And when I go into school, I love soccer. I play soccer, you know what I mean? That's my favorite sport. And this kid in my class, he used to box, and he used to be like, yo, Viv, come to the gym. I was like, no, man, I ain't going to no gym. I'm going to play soccer, and I'm playing football and things. And then one day, he keep bothering me, and I went to the gym, and I sparred with him. I beat him up in the gym. And when I beat him up, the trainer was like, who that kid? And I was like, I'm Vivian Harris. He's like, you related to the Harris, the promoter, and the fighter? I was like, yeah, that's my brother and father. And they was like, oh, yeah. And the thing, they was like, yo, we got a tournament in 2 weeks. You want to fight in it? I was like, all right. And I come back in the gym every day, and I train, and then I win the tournament. When I win the tournament, now, it was in the papers, because remember now, you know how that thing goes. If you come from a family that everybody know, the media know, they're going to now talking about you, oh, this is kid Vivian Harris, Vivian Harris' brother, the father on Harris. And when I go to school, all the girls and everybody in the school was like, oh, that's Vivian. And I was like, oh, man, this is what's up. I was like, I like this shit. I ain't changed it for him. I never look back.
All eyes on you. All eyes on you. So what did you do? What was your career like?
I was like, I'll never look back, son. I keep going to the gym every day.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like a superstar.
Yeah. You know, if you get better, you know what I mean? Pure gal, you know what I mean? So what did you do as an amateur? What was your career like as an amateur?
Amateur, I had 45 fights and 5 losses. I won the New York Golden Gloves. I won the New York Metros. I won the New York Metros, and I won the next 2 other more tournaments. And then after winning the New York Golden Gloves, that's when I turned pro.
Okay.
With Shelly Finkel and Main Events. I was like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, it's Tyson's.
You know what I mean? Because it was like, oh, they had they tell me I was looking like Tommy Earns and Junior Jones. I fight like those guys, and you know what I mean? And they was like the best promoter manager at that point in time, and I always wanted, like, you know what I mean, if I surrounded myself with the best people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, okay, boom, let me deal with these people right here, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes they don't really, you know what I mean, I always see, man, you know what I mean?
So what about coaching or management? Are you thinking about that?
You know what I mean? Right now, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm talking to like 1 or 2 fighters from my country. You know what I mean? Trying to get them fights and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if that come off, I'll probably think about it. But I more want to advise fighters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Advise them and just to do the right thing and just know that at the end of the day, it's going to be you. And to be more focused about your money, what you coming on with, and not what your money, what you signing for. You know what I mean? It's more about the money that when you pay everybody else, what you coming on with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I more want to educate fighters about. And just don't look like, oh, I'm making $1 million and expect you coming on with $1 million. You know, when you got to pay your trainers, you have. Because listen to this, right? When they offer me the fight with Yat and $750,000, right? This is how I break down. I always break my stuff down. Okay, boom. Tell me now, 35% got to go to the promoter because I'm not fighting. They're not promoting me. Ricky Hatton promoting the fight. So I got to give my promoter 35%. I got to give my trainers 20%. That's done 55%, right? Then I got to pay taxes in London. They're taking out the taxes out my money in London. That's 25%.
Damn.
You feel me?
Mm.
That's 75. That's 80. That's 75. That's what am I saying? 35, 50. That's what am I? 35% and 25%. That's 35, 50. That's 60%. 60, 20 for my trainer. 60%, 80.
Sake, man, that's fucked up.
You feel me? And then I gotta give my manager 20%.
Damn, man. Shit. Yo,
You
boxing.
feel me? No, I gotta give my manager 15%. That's 95%. I'm coming over 5% out to 750,000. Calculate that. I probably like 100,000, 150,000. So I'm going to fight Ricky Hatton for 150,000. Hell no, that's not happening.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Just
But
get
if my promoter was promoting the fight, that 350,000 without 150,000, that'll make it 500,000. That's what I will be coming on with. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the 250,000, that's what I'll be paying my trainers them. You feel me?
Okay.
And my manager and stuff like that. So I was like, no way, it's not happening. That's why you see a lot of fighters, they be broke and they be like this, they be like that. Because, you know what I mean, you hear they fight for this money, that money, they not getting that shit. I don't care what nobody say, they're not getting it.
Okay.
You feel me? Because number one, they got to pay the manager, they got to pay the trainer. And who knows, they might have to pay their promoter. All depends on the contract they sign. You feel me?
Yeah. So would you say boxing?
And I was never a type of dude that want to just be on TV. You know what I mean? I could have been on Showtime and them kind of thing. I would never want to be on TV, but I'm not gonna go on Showtime for $10,000. I'm not gonna go on fucking HBO for $20,000. No way, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because the promoters, I'm gonna make $150,000. HBO and Showtime, these networks, they pay you money for that. You feel me? But fighters so stupid and starstruck. They want to be on TV and want everybody to know that you on TV. Ain't no way being fucking famous broke. I don't understand that kind of language. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'd rather be broke and not famous than be famous and broke.
Yeah.
You got a point there,
Bro, man. And you're still a big name. To be honest with you, you're still a viable name. Like, you're still a viable name. I mean, people talk.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But there's a thing now. I got a name. I still got my name, but they call me for 2 weeks notice, 3 weeks notice, just because they want to beat me and say, I beat Vivian Jarrett.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not right. This is why now, with these people now, if they do the right thing and get me fights like 2 months so I can prepare for the 2 months, I get a tape to watch and all that stuff. Now I could get back on the right track like that. You dig me? Because there's the things I used to do before. I sit down and analyze my fight, how I'm going to beat this person, how I'm going to beat that. I haven't did that for my past 10, 11, 12 fights, man.
Yeah, man. Well,
sit down and watch the tape of a fighter that I have a fight coming up with, or train for like 2 months for that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at you versus Matisse, man. You ain't at your depth right now. This is like the first round. It's easy, man. You still a world champion, world type of fighter, man. You still world class type of fighter.
You see his eyes always close up. You don't see his eyes. The second one close, shut down. And you're gonna see how they're gonna stop the fight. You're gonna be like, oh man, this is not a stoppage right here.
Yeah.
But look how I'm just moving around the ring because there was no energy and they couldn't make the weight. I had to make 142, 141, 142 for the fight. I had to lose the weight the day or underway in the day before the fight. That's not good. That's not healthy. Eating one meal a day, training for 2 months and a month for a fight. It's not healthy. You feel me? I'm 5'11". I'm still trying to fight at 140. You feel me? Come on. No excuse, you know what I mean? Because I signed a contract, I take the fight. and I go fight. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse. But you know what I mean. The people still gotta know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So if you was
But I ain't blaming the fighters. I blame myself. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you was in your early 20s and you were starting your career over as a pro, how would you approach it differently from all this shit was happening to you? How would you approach it differently?
I probably approach it the same way, but more smarter. You know what I mean? More respectable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just basically just telling everybody, just fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh, more like, I understand what they're trying to do. I'm not gonna let it do it to me, but I'm gonna play them more slicker. But I was always the type of person like, if I can't give it to you real, then I ain't gonna give it to you at all. You feel me? Like even with my friends and my family and my thing, if I can't keep it 100 with you, there's no fucking sense in me being around you. You dig me?
Yeah, man. You've been one. Yeah.
That's this kind of thing. And maybe that's what it hurts me. Because I'm not if I'm gonna fuck with you, I'm fucking with you. If I'm not fucking with you, I'm not fucking being around you. Because I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
So that's the kind of the person I am. You know what I mean? So I'm not the type of dude to be like, oh, I'm not messing with this dude, but I'm gonna still hang out with him. Or I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not that kind of dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not a fake dude, man. You know what I'm saying? To be like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what was my problem. Like, yo, they fuck with me and they gonna get it. I'm gonna tell them straight up, fuck you. I ain't doing no business with you. You bad. You only care about your goddamn self than trying to get as much I could get from them. If you understand what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like basically like fuck you, go your way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you smart, man. That's what it is. It's because you're smart. They want you to just be a boxer with no brain, so they can take advantage of you.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's exactly.
Yeah, but that's
you know what I mean. And that's what they was doing that on. If you recall back in the days, like back in the days when we all was coming up, they was doing that to Rocky Wallace, Juan Diaz, and all those. They had these guys fighting on Showtime. There was a big thing on the news with them fighting on Showtime, giving these guys fights.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you got any boxers who are good friends of yours? Trainers or boxers?
Yo, I'm saying that my good friends them is all the I ain't got no like big friends like the ones them that on TV and them. You know what I'm saying? I got friends them that like Jeff Lacey's a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jeff Lacey.
Jeff Lacey.
And the rest of the trainers them that trying to work their way up. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of youth I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't really into this fucking excuse my language, into the starstruck thing with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm more like, you know, I support my ghetto youth, man. You feel me? My ghetto people, and that's what I'm more into right now. That's my people.
You mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You have to support all time.
Yeah, the black fighters.
That's just me. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. You friends with Wayne Brayford?
You know what I mean? That's my nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm good friends with him. If you want to do an interview with him, let me know.
Nah, yeah,
you know what I mean?
He gave me his number already. Like I'm ready to
talk. Oh, okay, cool.
Tomorrow. Yeah, that's all right. Thanks though. But we got to interview him tomorrow. So we're gonna talk to him.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying?
Dennis Andrews.
So you know what I mean? Basically, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Fernando Vargas is my dude right there. You know what I mean? That's my boy.
Vargas. Fernando Vargas.
Yeah, Fernando Vargas. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's my people. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I fucks with everybody, but you know what I mean?
So when you're looking to get back in the ring?
What was that?
When you're looking to get back in the ring again?
Well, I'm supposed to be honest with you, man. My people are working on me getting back in the ring at the end of next month. So hopefully that comes too.
All right.
And, you know what I mean? I get it going. You know
well, we're rooting for you to win. We're rooting for you to get back on the right track, you know?
Right now, Vivian Harris, you're still announcing you're not in retirement. Right now, we getting it here first that you're not in retirement. You're coming back to fight. That's right.
Yeah, and y'all's the first people that first media anybody that hear this. To be honest with you.
Yo, we lucky.
Excellent.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It was like something that I'm not telling nobody. Just come out to the win and that's it. You feel me?
Yeah. All right, man. That's great.
Yeah, but yo, I appreciate it and I really appreciate the interview, man. And anytime you guys got my number, y'all can call me.
Yeah, man.
And the next thing too, my people's in London. They're working on a meet and greet for me out there. So I think it's probably be sometime in January or February. So I'm gonna keep you posted on Facebook and let you know what day it's gonna be. It's gonna be a meet and greet with the fans out there.
Okay.
All right. They're putting it together right now for me.
All right, that's gonna be good, man. Yeah, we try and be there out for that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Keep us posted,
yeah, man. We appreciate it, man. All right, Vivian. You take care of yourself, man. All right,
All right, take care.
Peace.
Bye.